Yo, yo, yo! What's happening? You alright or what? Oh, hey Sam and hey group! How are we doing, guys? Happy Big Wednesday! Happy Big Wednesday! Alright. Right, super hype about this, okay? Never done anything like this before on the channel. I'm also extremely nervous, not gonna lie. Hopefully it all goes smooth though. Hopefully it all goes smooth. I'm gonna take care of the shout outs now. Real quick before the show starts, so let's get them in order. Let's get Sam in first of all. How are we doing, guys? Thanks for coming along today. Thanks for coming along to hang out. Happy Big Wednesday. Happy Big Wednesday. Let's load up another one real quick, because I'm extremely late today.
I can reach it. Yeah.
You climb that pole, Salmon. I am also excited. Me too, dude. Hopefully we'll have some good stuff here. There's well, I have to get it out of the way though, real quick. No Starfield, that's been confirmed, okay, but that's getting its own thing at a separate date. So yeah, hopefully there's some other good announcements. So we know Redfall's gonna be there, the new Minecraft game's gonna be there, and Forza's gonna be there. I think. So oh come on, man. No, it's getting its own one. It's getting its own one at a different date. So, depending on how things go tonight, maybe we'll restream that one as well. Because I'm definitely playing that on stream day one. We're going to do our Ace Rimmer run. For any Red Dwarf fans out there, I'm going to try and roleplay Ace Rimmer when I first play through that. Anyway, let's shout out Goop as well. Let's shout out Goop real quick before we start.
I think the reason he's so angry is because he doesn't have a head.
Those dang trees, right? I've been playing
I mean,
Elden Ring a little off stream again. I'm thinking about doing Rimmer. I know. We're gonna do an Ace Rimmer run. Smoke me a kipper. I'll be back for breakfast. I'm gonna try and build my character. Is it like Ace Rimmer? I don't know if that's gonna be possible at the moment though, because you know the game's not even out. But there we go. Right. First things first. Okay. For legal purposes, okay, let me just read this out because this is directly from the Xbox's mouth, okay. Let's see. Where is it? Right. Notes for co-streamers and creators, okay. Any Twitch cops watching, pay attention, okay. Straight from the Xbox's mouth. We at Xbox greatly appreciate any co-stream efforts and aim to assure you have a smooth experience if you choose to do so, okay. That's very important. However, due to forces beyond our control, we cannot guarantee that glitches or disruptions by bots or another automated software won't interfere with your co-stream. And for the VODs as well, video on demand, for those planning to create full post-show breakdowns in the form of VOD coverage, we recommend you do not use any audio containing copyrighted music to avoid any action by automated bots, and also consult the terms of service for your service provider. Okay, so that's for the Twitch cops. If any of them are watching, there we are. We're from the sounds of things, we're good to restream. Okay. The only thing is, get your John Bovies at the ready. Okay, because I expect there's going to be copyright music on some of these trailers. I'm gonna have to be quick on the mute button if that's the case. But if I don't pick up on it, put your John Bovies in the chat. Alright, so let me know. Okay, I'm running really late today. I was planning on having like a build up to it, but we're like 5 minutes away from it starting now. But I was running late because I wanted to practice again before we started, and I run across some issues, so thank goodness I did. I'm gonna have to change scenes as well to do this. Okay, we're gonna have to go back to our old way of doing things. In the transaction, this happens sometimes and it didn't happen other times. Okay, there might be like a jarring noise. If that happens, I apologize. It's only like a split second though, so fair warning to all the ear users out there. Okay, that there might just be a little broken noise in transaction. Hopefully it won't work. Hopefully it won't happen though, because like I said, it was random whether it happened or not, but it's only for like a split second anyways. Everything should sound and look fine as well. If there's any issues at all, let me know in the chat and I'll sort it out straight away. But I've got two tabs open. Okay, I figured we should do this from the Twitch stream, right? That would make more sense if I use the Twitch Xbox's Twitch account to do this. The only thing I'm concerned about though maybe is ads. I don't think there'll be any ads in this presentation. I think they'll take them out. But just in case, they're both muted right now. But I'll unmute them when we start watching, of course. But I've also got the YouTube channel up as well. Okay, just in case. So yeah, all prepared, all ready. I know what order to do things in transaction. So yeah, it should be good fun. It should be good fun. I would like to see Fable here, but I'm not gonna hold my breath really. Redfall was something that I did not care about initially, but the more and more I hear about that game, the more and more interested I am. I'm not a huge Arcane fan. I played like Dishonored 1 a little bit, and I've not really been interested in any of their games other than that, personally anyway. But what else could be there? Who knows? Rumor has it the Tango games are like, because it leaked early, they got like a small scale game that they're going to announce. Like just something, I know, right? Hopefully we get to see something new. I've said this fairly recently. This is the last chance. This year is the last chance that Xbox got, in my opinion, because they released like practically nothing last year, and there's no excuses now. They got all the studios under the sun, right? And they're buying up every flipping one, and we haven't seen the fruits from their acquisitions yet. And it's kind of annoying. We can't keep letting them off, really. So they've got to pull something out special today. I think personally, I'm wearing all green today as well, repping the Xbox. You know, unfortunately I don't have an Xbox shirt to wear. I've got my green Megatron shirt on, but you know, I'm wearing green. I'm repping. Let's hope there's some good stuff here today. Salmon. They put all their chips into Game Pass. I'm hoping they have a lot under their hat for this year. Me too, dude. Me too. I hope they have some stuff of their own to put on it, you know? Give Game Pass a bit more value. I mean, Game Pass is a pretty good deal as it is. It's probably the best value deal in gaming at the moment, but you know, put some stuff on there, you know? Put some stuff on there. Some of your own stuff. You know, we're hearing about all these cool stuff in development, like Fable, Perfect Dark, you know, Perfect Dark especially. They can. I've heard a rumor as well about Gears of War. They're going to be maybe a collection, which would be pretty cool. We could play through all of them on stream if that happens. Because I was a big Gears of War fan back on 360. I loved those games. But also rumors of a number 6, perhaps. You know. So, you know, come on Xbox, let's give us something good, you know? Give us something good. Now, it looks like it's about to start in a minute. There's still nothing on the stream, though. Their chat is popping off. How many's in their chat? Jesus, they got like 14,500 in their chat already. It's not even started. It's to be expected, though, I guess. You know, all the Xbots out there. I don't mean anything by that, of course. I'm a bit of an Xbot myself. But yeah, let's cross our fingers that we see something good today. This is going to be presented by the developers as well, which they've already stated. They're going to be getting the developers on stage to present it and talk a bit about the games before they show them, which is cool. You know, it's not going to be like you know, Phil Spencer going like, "Yes, we got all the Xbox games today for you," and etc. I'm excited for new Forza, no matter what it is. I love those games. Really, I didn't know that. That's cool. It's a bit of a surprise. I'm not really much of a racing gamer myself. Well, I did play Forza Horizon 5 on stream like many moons ago, back at the beginning though, and I enjoyed it. It was good fun. That's exactly how they will sound. Exactly. That's my best Phil Spencer impression. I think he looks a bit like a thumb, personally. It's just me, though. He's got like the thumb-shaped head. No offense, Uncle Phil. No offense. We love Uncle Phil. Uncle Phil is great. But yeah, are we ready? It's 8 o'clock. Are we ready yet? It's not started yet. Should I refresh? Refresh. Oh! Okay, it's got a 2-minute countdown now. It's got a 2-minute countdown. Should we try and what if it's got What if it's got some crazy ad at the start? Right, we'll transition now, I think. Right, what order do I do this in? Unmute the tab. There we go. That's not the MCA, I don't think. That's not Bon Jovi. Right, now I full screen. And again, apologies if any wobbliness happens in transition, okay? It should be fine though. It should be fine. How was that? No noise? All good? Excellent. Is it too loud as well? That's another thing I was concerned about. If it's too loud, I'll turn it down a bit. Oh, no wonder. My volume level is different on this scene. Hold on. Let me sort that out a second. Sorry, I didn't realize that my volume settings were different on this side. If it's too quiet now, let me know. I've turned it down like 50%. I didn't check when my chat was going to show up either. This is a really old scene. This is on my old setup, so I forgot how everything looks. Saying that. Chat box. Oh, it's only a little bit in the corner anyway. I can hide that though if you'd rather that. Would you rather me hide the chat? You think it's better? Okay. Alright, cool. Cool. Oh, this is exciting, isn't it? Ooh. These noises confuse me. Oh, no minors. It's 18 plus only. Oh, she's got an Elder Scrolls that's pretty cool. Oh, there's an Elder Scrolls stream separate after this, an ESO one. We'll probably watch that as well. How is the volume, guys? Everything sound okay? It's not too loud? Might be a little too loud still. Is that too low now? Is it even making any difference? Sorry, I just saying I'd turned it down from the video directly. I've got to mute it. Oh, shambles. Shambles.
Hello, I'm Dennis Reese, executive producer of Minecraft Legends. And today, we'd like to give you an insider's look at how we're building the PvP multiplayer experience for the game.
That's better, right?
Minecraft Legends is a new action strategy game
Mojang is
set
fist.
in a
I'm
lush,
actually really
dynamic world. It introduces epic storytelling.
I know, shambles. Absolute shambles.
And familiar Minecraft mobs to stop
Absolute shambles. But it's all good now, I think.
Minecraft Legends will let you play the story-driven campaign as an online co-op experience together with your friends. And it will
What is
also
this
feature
anyway? I'm
a
not too
PvP
much of
gameplay mode
I don't know
where
too
two
much
teams
about
of
Minecraft.
4 players each
I'm not sure what
must
this new
destroy
game
the
is. I only
opponent's
heard
team
about it like a
space.
month or two ago.
The game will support cross-platform play and online matchmaking.
In order to create the best possible experience, we
He looks familiar.
Interactive to develop the game.
Who does he look like? He looks
And
like
it's been
familiar.
wonderful to see their commitment and focus on the Minecraft.
I can't tell
universe.
if this is like
It's so
an
much fun to be
RTS or
working with Mojang
something.
Studios
I have
on
no
Minecraft
idea what it
Legends.
is.
Here at Blackbird Interactive, we have a talented team of developers who are using our background in strategy games to bring a new and exciting experience
Strategy
to the
game.
Minecraft universe.
We're super excited to share more details about PvP
Cool
gameplay.
tattoos, dude. I like that guy's tattoos.
There are some really cool features that make PvP unique.
First off, players share their army and resources with their team. This means that individual players
Okay.
aren't able to win on their own, They must cooperate to be successful.
So it is an RTS, like
Communication's really
Minecraft,
important,
but Command and
you can
Conquer
of
sort of
tell
style.
the teams that gel together because they naturally form roles at the beginning of the game, and as soon as we start, you're off collecting, I start building. We have our favorite roles, but we change them up.
Interesting.
Also, the world in PvP is procedurally generated, just like it is in campaign. This means that each PvP session is different than the last.
That it's different every time you play, depending on how the map is generated.
Alright, Sam, it's like
where
a
the valleys are, the
team-based
mountains
RTS, I
are,
guess.
where
Could
the
be cool.
secrets
Yeah, it
are,
seems interesting.
you know, where the towers are.
Traditionally, I'm terrible at strategy
In
games,
Minecraft
but
Legends, the piglins are an
it looks
ever-present
cool
threat,
though.
and
I
this
like
includes
them.
PvP.
I like them. That's the thing. I'm just not very good at them.
They're trying to kill both.
This could potentially be really neat. Yeah, I
So the
agree.
opposing team
I
is not
agree.
the only thing you need to worry about.
Beware
I got
of
a
the
friend of mine's really into Minecraft. I wonder if
In PvP,
he's
there's
interested
something
in
for
this.
everyone. For players who
I'll
love
have a chat
action,
with him
they
next
can
time I
go
see
attack
him.
the piglins or lay siege to the enemy base. For players who enjoy exploration, they can search the world to find resources for their team, hidden treasure chests, or scout the enemy base.
Gathering resources to help the team out, that's super important. But whenever I get into a PvP match, the first thing I try to do is to track down the Regal Tiger. It's my favorite mob to ride because it's really fast, but it's also really cute.
For players who
It's
like
cool
building,
little
you can
purple
spend your
tigers.
time
They were
building defenses
they were
and
class.
upgrading your base, because soon enough your enemy will attack, and you need to be ready.
Fujitora.
So the first thing I do when we start is everyone runs off. I open the map.
Physio, what's up, dude? How we doing? Is this a doc for Minecraft or a separate game? Separate game. Yeah, it's a separate Minecraft game. It's called shit. What's it called? I can't even remember.
You know,
Stories? Maybe? No, that's a different game, isn't it? It looks like they're doing a RTS
Defending your
Minecraft
own base is really important. You have to start with
DLC.
a lot
Oh,
of
gotcha.
walls, a lot of
Yeah, no, it's a
towers,
separate game,
and
dude.
gates.
Separate game.
After that,
I
you
only
can
found
do what
out
you want,
it was a
freestyle
thing a
with
couple
it.
of months ago myself.
I like to add different layers.
Totally
of
under the
walls,
radar until
so
then.
my opponents have to find their way through
Under my
base,
radar,
almost like a
anyway.
maze.
And then once those walls are up, I like to actually hide my ice traps behind them to catch enemies off guard.
When it comes time to finally take out the other team, my favorite strategy is to make a forward camp just outside.
It
the
seems
enemy
pretty
base.
cool. I'm not gonna
I
lie.
get the biggest, strongest mobs I can as fast as I can and start sending them in. Then I can smash down the walls, take out their mobs, and claim victory.
Physio, I was just thinking, I wonder if Dead Entity's aware of this,
having a
and
game
if he's
plan,
interested.
deciding how you think you're going to crush the enemy, and then all of a
Because
sudden
he
the
likes his
hosts tell
Minecraft,
you,
right?
The opposing team just built a redstone launcher.
I'm way more into this
"I
than
can't
I
do
was
my attack
initially.
now."
That's why these
So
things
you
are
might
great,
build an
right?
anti-siege
Because
tower,
you can
which is an anti-air tower to stop
you can
the
find
rest
out
of the
about new
launchers.
stuff.
You just have to be constantly changing your tactics.
Sometimes seeing
Sometimes
things
you're like, I have
like
no
this
idea
is
what they're doing.
like better than
then you
just
see
reading
some-
up on
you
them
certainly
or
find
hearing
out
them
very
from word of
quickly.
mouth. You know.
A while back, we had somebody on our dev
Wow,
team
that
use a
dude's tatted
strategy
up as
where they
well.
built a
Cool
bunch of what are called
tattoos.
plank
Cool
golems,
tattoos.
which are archers.
Physio,
So
maybe
they're
he has
very
got
weak,
back
they
into
do a high amount
Minecraft
of
a lot
damage, and he had
recently. Yeah,
40
he
of
has.
them, and he just ran through
He
our
do.
base, ran around our tower, and
He
took
do.
out our entire tower with such a simple strategy.
And that's why we still love playing it every day, because every game
Looks pretty cool. Looks like
different,
Minecraft
you know what's
take
going
on like Command and Conquer or something like that, or maybe like Civ, or you know. It seems pretty cool. I forgot to mention as well, this is 45 minutes long, and then there's a separate ESO stream after that. I plan on watching the ESO one as well, because I'm intrigued to pick that up again. And it's kind of on brand as well, because we play a lot of Skyrim here, so we may as well check it out. Legends, that's what it's called, not stories. Minecraft Legends. April 18th, huh? Nice you. Simon, I still really want to get my first tattoo, but I have a huge list of things to buy first. Yeah, get the most important things first, dude. Because tattoos are addictive, and they're expensive. I haven't been tattooed in years, saying that. Not since before lockdown. Oh, here we go. Here's Forza. I want to give this a try, because all these games are going to be on Game Pass, right? And we played Horizon 5. That was fun.
And welcome to Turn 10 Studios.
So I might give this
The team
a
is
shot.
hard at work bringing you the next generation of Forza Motorsport, built from the ground up to take advantage of the Xbox Series consoles. This is the most technically advanced racing game ever made. Today, I'm joined by some of our amazing team members to show you how we are making it look real,
Car goes
sound
brr,
real,
right?
and feel real. This is Forza Motorsport.
Car goes brr. Oh wow, look at that. I like the red car. So yeah, I'm not much of a car dude. I know a little bit. I used to work in car insurance claims when I worked. And my family are quite car orientated as well.
Collect, race, and customize with more than 800 unique upgrades. This includes over 100 new to motorsport cars, the most modern race cars we've ever
I'll give
seen
this a
on
shot.
the roster.
I'll give this a shot on day one.
Racing is violent.
The graphics are insane, you're right. They always are though in racing games,
Advancements in
right?
our physics model
Racing
are
games look
greater than Forza Motorsport
mind-blowing
5,
nowadays.
6, and
Salmon, I love racing games, but I know very little about real cars.
rewarding in the way the car excels.
Oh yeah, Forza always bring the graphics, yeah. It's not just Forza either though, Ryan. GT as well. GT always got sick
high
graphics.
resolutions and optimized for a cutting-edge ray tracing experience.
It's like crazy realistic.
Our paints are sourced using a spectrophotometer to capture multiple data points of light behavior on a surface.
Look at that, that's
This
insane.
yields a paint model that has a much more realistic light
Yeah, I'm gonna
response
play
across
this. I'm
color,
gonna play this when it
metal
goes on
flake,
Game
and
Pass.
gloss. Damage and dirt buildup is unique to each car. It's now contextually aware and more localized. We simulate paint thickness, chipping, and directionality. Dirt accumulation is more realistic, gathering more in the low pressure.
I wonder if
areas
they'll
like
have like a lot of
recesses
third-party
and
stuff here as
These
well.
innovations
It
tell
makes
the
sense,
story
right?
of the work you put into
Saying
the
that
race
no, because it's
and
the
reflects the
developers
marks
talking
and
about the
battle
games.
scars of motorsport.
But that means we get like 45 minutes of Xbox first-party games.
First
That's
to be
crazy.
mixed natively for immersive audio formats like Windows Sonic and Dolby Atmos.
Love
To
the little
create an immersive
details.
soundscape,
Yeah,
each
damage in
audio
the
system
dirt
has
and
been
stuff they're
rebuilt
talking
from the
about, right?
ground up to deliver a new level of sonic depth and authenticity for our players. Modifying car parts like your exhaust and turbo change the car sounds in Forza Motorsport.
I like that red
just
car.
like it would in the real world.
That red car's
Every
cool.
car now has a variety of sound possibilities based on the parts.
Salmon, do you play racing games in first or third person?
Reverb accurately reproduces how sounds in Forza interact within an
Just out of
acoustic space,
curiosity.
dynamically adapting to its surroundings and creating a realistic and detailed soundscape.
Third. Boo! I like seeing the car I customize. That's fair. I like to, by all means, I'm no connoisseur, but I like to drive in first person for like the immersion.
Lap after lap.
First feels better in my opinion. Yeah, I agree with Physio, but I get why you go in third as well. You want to see your nice shiny car, you know.
Built from the ground up
Oh,
for this
yeah,
generation.
if you had a steering wheel
You'll get to
rig,
race
yeah,
on iconic
that would be
fan
the way to play
favorites,
that way.
as well
Absolutely.
As 5 all new to motorsport locations,
Absolutely.
including our first in South Africa, Kyalami. We capture our environments to an incredible level of detail. When we reference a track, our team comes back with over 3 terabytes of highly detailed photogrammetry and laser scan data. Through the power of the Xbox Series consoles, we're able
So is
to
this
use this
Playground
data to draw up to
still
10
making
times
Forza?
more
Because
detail
I'm Playground
for
supposed to be
previous
doing
generations.
Fable as well.
You'll see lush trees, dense grass, and over.
That's a lot of work. That's a lot of work for him to take on.
Physically based lighting and volumetric fog effects, and a fully procedural cloud system that evolves organically. Tracks look
Same
alive,
team, yeah.
sound alive,
Blimey heck.
and feel alive.
Because Forza's an annual series as well, right? It goes Forza Motorsport Horizon, Forza Motorsport Horizon, yearly. Yeah, because Horizon was last year. I remember playing it when it came out.
Fully dynamic time of day with weather ensures a constantly evolving racing experience where no 2 laps ever look the same. Meanwhile,
I mean, we'll see what they do with Fable, but it's an odd team to pick to put on Fable,
ensure
right?
that no 2 laps ever play the same.
We go from Forza to Fable.
I love the detail our talented team of artists have built into Kyalami.
But who knows? Who knows? They got like the open world experience, I guess, because that's what Horizon was. Open world Forza, right? Yeah, very odd choice. Way different than what they're used to. Yeah, absolutely.
thanks to
Absolutely.
Ray Trace
But
Global
we'll see.
Illumination,
We'll see.
simulates how
I'm
hundreds
really
of
hoping the
thousands of light
Fable
rays
turns out to be
accumulate
good.
color as they bounce
Ooh, I
off
wonder
the
if
surface.
Obsidian are here.
We're rendering all our
Talking of
environments in 4K at 60 FPS
I
with
don't know.
real-time ray tracing
Yeah, I wonder
on
if
track
Obsidian are here. Maybe they'll show off Avowed. Hopefully,
mirror and flat glass
that'll be cool.
surfaces. With the incredible
Maybe
detail
even Outer
and
Worlds
rendering features of our
2.
track environments, Forza Motorsport is truly a generational leap ahead with unmatched visual
Magoo,
fidelity.
Fable 2 for me. Oh, sweet. Nice. That's the only one I've played. It came with my first 360. Let's see. Oh no, I've played number 3 as well, but not for long because I didn't like it much.
Most comprehensive game ever. With
Fable
over
2's good.
500 cars,
I remember
20
enjoying my
drivers,
playthrough of
with
it.
more new race cars
But that was like
than
100
ever
years ago.
You can experience all of this in our incredible new
Once I'm
online
done with
racing
the
world
Lost Chapters
and
and
in our
Anniversary.
all-new car-building focused single-player.
Salmon, I actually really like 3 too, but I'm the minority on that one. That's fair, dude. You know, you like what you like. You're entitled to that. I wasn't a fan of it, but I did like number 2. I only played through it once, but I enjoyed it. I remember getting my first 360 with Fable 2 and Gears of War 1 and 2 double pack. And that's how I got into Gears of War, actually. Dragon Age 2. Dragon Age 2 is a funny one. Like, I enjoyed playing through it, but it's the odd one out of the 3. I really liked Inquisition as well. That's kind of an unpopular opinion. But that does have its fan base, but I really liked Inquisition. Dang, I have to play through them again as well. It's been a long time. What we got here? This looks interesting.
Music player in my chest. It's powering up my new robot arm. Oh. It's making everything sync up with the beat. Let's rock. This is awesome.
Possibly. I mean, never say never. The next time I play Dragon Age Origins, though, I want to play a PC version rather than console. But I remember Dragon Age Origins being solid as well. It was a really tough game. There's one bit that every time I play through Origins, it's like 50-50 whether I put it down or get past it. It's the bit in the Circle of Magi when you go into the dream world and you start getting those powers and recruiting your team again. I hate that bit. It's the worst. It's horrible. But if I do play it on stream, I want to try and play it on PC rather than console.
Profession, rockstar.
This game looks really cool, but I haven't been paying attention enough to know what type of game it is. Can anyone Craig David me? That's Shinji Mikami!
Game works. Thank you for
oh yeah,
all
Tango,
the
right?
support over the years.
And I'm John Johannes, director on Hi-Fi Rush.
Oh, this is the Tango Works game. Sweet. Oh, I like the look of this. This looks cool. Looks like Sunset Overdrive-y. Yeah, absolutely. Goop. He made Goof Troop on the SNES. He also invented Resident Evil as well.
So everyone thinks of us as putting out horror games like The Evil Within or spooky games like Ghostwire Tokyo, but this is clearly something totally different.
Do you remember that girl who used to work for Tango when they announced Ghostwire Tokyo? She was cute. And she'd be like, spooky. She was really cool. But she's gone now. She left. I really like the look of this. This looks cool. This must have been the leaked game.
So we've been waiting
got
for this
leaked
for a
before
long
the
time.
presentation.
So let's jump in and explain exactly what Hi-Fi Rush is.
I mean, anything with a robot arm as well.
Hi-Fi Rush
I
is
mean,
a rhythm action game. So it's
it's rhythm action.
Traditional action game. Here, your moves
Sick.
and attacks help create a living soundtrack. That means all your flashy moves, stylish and devastating combos.
I'm so down for this. I am as well, I think. This looks really cool.
Your attacks and abilities. You are in total control during combat, but everything you do syncs up like an awesome music video.
I'm so all over this.
Hi-Fi Rush.
Yeah, this do look cool. Come on, give us a release date.
Wannabe
He's got the wrong robot arm though. It needs to be on the left, like mine. Like my tattoo.
The entire world pulsing to the game soundtrack.
As you can see, the beat moves the world around you, and it's the key to combat. You looking for me? Your attacks will
Oh, this is
automatically
cool.
sync to land on the beat,
I do like the
making
look of
Hi-Fi
this.
Rush a super easy game to
This is a
start.
Robo Kitty.
However, attacking on the beat leads to combos that end with a musical countdown we call a beat.
Ah,
Make
okay.
A big cymbal crash at the end of a drum solo, like this. Landing beat hits unleash a combo finish that adds unique musical flair and high damage attacks.
Oh, this is cool. Salmon's losing the shit right now. This game's for you, dude. It was so made for you.
Oh,
It's so rad.
Anyone see the guy that did this? How about we see it all in action?
Ooh.
Bring it on.
Air combos. It looks like you've got a grappling hook as well of some
You're never
sort.
restrained by the music. You can jump, dodge, parry, and attack whenever you want, using whatever attacks you want. It's not about mashing buttons. The key here is feeling the beat.
This looks super cool. Color me impressed. Interested in this one. Ooh!
Your progress isn't blocked by missing the beat, but you get rewarded musically and mechanically for staying in rhythm. When we say everything...
Salmon, did you ever play a game called Dishwasher Dead Samurai?
Dangerous obstacles...
That had like guitar solo bits in that. They were kind of like Guitar Hero-y. You had to press the buttons in time. There was a bit then that popped up that reminded me of that a bit. Yeah, it was a good game. It was a really good game.
Helps you find that rhythm.
I thought you might have liked that
We also
one.
have visual guides to help you even more. We want you to be able to enjoy Hi-Fi Rush, whether you're Rhythm Pro or not.
Oh, good. So I'm not gonna have another Metal Hellsinger situation then, I take it. Is it just me, or is there like quality dipping? Is that this from the stream, or is that the game footage? It's going a bit blurry every now and then.
Chai
Is
will
that
team
just
up
me?
with unlikely allies to expand his repertoire of moves both in and out of combat.
Probably the
With
stream,
Peppermint
right?
breaking barriers and juggling enemies, along with Macaron smashing enemy
I think it's the
armor
stream,
and
yeah.
knocking back
I think so too.
Tag teaming with Chai's partners and attacks.
Yeah, there you go.
Huge
See,
possibilities
it's happening
for
now.
Dynamic combos and over-the-top action.
I thought the blurring was me. No, it's definitely happening, dude. I can see it too. You got your glasses on, right, Physio?
When you're not fighting, you're going to be running around and wreaking havoc
Lol.
all over Vandelay's corporate headquarters.
No, it's definitely happening, bro.
It's trying to take you down. You and
It's
your
not
partners
just you.
have a singular goal in mind. Taking down the bosses of Vandelay Technologies.
Oh,
Besides wanting to
dude,
erase
imagine if
Chai's
they have like Mega Man style
they've got something a little bit
bosses.
more sinister on
You
their
know, like
agenda.
that would be
You'll
cool
fight
as
through
well.
each department to take them all on. Each
Like you
level
have
with their
like
own musical
all the
spin on
robot
rock genre.
masters, and you go through them all.
We have a showdown.
So let's get ready to crumble.
Boss battles
Oh, wow.
are climactic set pieces, varying from straight-up fights and musical minigames to chase sequences.
What I never needed glasses.
Music from amazing
It was the longest, lamest prank ever. That would be good. That would be good.
Hi-Fi
It's
Rush
like,
is the only
haha.
game we've made a tango before.
I actually have
And we think
perfect
it's not
eyesight.
You've ever played before either. It's a high energy.
This looks
feel-good
pretty
rhythm
dang
action
far
experience
along. It
that's
do.
amazingly
I wouldn't be
satisfying.
surprised if they're like, imagine they shadow drop it. Imagine that's what's gonna happen right now. It's like, oh, as soon as this presentation is over, it'll be up on Game Pass. You know, do a Nintendo. Just shadow drop. You'd flip out, wouldn't you, Simon? You'd be flipping desks. You'd be like, "Bah!"
もしね、ハイファイラッシュでお客さんから怖いって言われたら、俺もう死んじゃうかも。まあ他にもびっくりさせることあると思うんだけど、例えば
Shinji Mikami is one of those guys in game development who's made utter bangers and some classic. He made Resident Evil 4, for goodness sake. But he's never really reached like Rockstar development status like your Hideos and your Miyamotos, you know.
Hi-Fi Rush tonight.
Busy, I do have perfect eyesight. If the thing I'm looking at is 5 centimeters from my face.
And yes, it'll be on Game Pass as well.
Tonight! Is that what they just said? It's out tonight. Wow. Lizard, what's up, friend? You called it. I did. I did, right? I did call it. What's happening, Lizard? Happy Big Wednesday, everyone. Thanks for coming to hang out. Thanks for coming to hang out with me.
Mind if I join?
Savage about to flip desks.
Does that mean I have to fight?
We have to go and grab his Xbox. I dropped my drink and stood up in excitement. Oh, dude, that's so cool. Shadow drop. That's really nice. Round of applause. Round of applause. Good shit. I always like it when they do that. It's a really good thing. Oh, it's on PC as well, dude. Zenimax. This is gonna be ESO, right? Yeah, this is ESO. They've got like a full stream for ESO after this finishes. Is it though? Is it? Oh, it is.
Welcome to Hunt Valley, Maryland.
I'm gonna try this out off stream, I think. I'm gonna jump back into it, and if it goes well, we'll consider starting a new character on stream.
ESO Necrom, which will launch in
Man, it's been so long since I was hyped for a game, and then to get it the same day, like what the fuck? Even better on Game Pass for free, absolutely.
Necrom will include one of the most requested features in ESO.
What is?
A new playable class called the Arcanist.
Ooh.
It's only our third new class since launch.
Summons?
We know you're gonna love it.
Ghost friend?
The Arcanist wields magic influenced by forbidden knowledge and has unique abilities never before seen in this world. Of course, the experience of exploring a new area of Tamriel is the heart of every ESO.
Yeah, me too, dude. I've tried it a couple of times in the past and never stuck with it. But I've got it on Xbox and I've got it on Steam. I don't know what ones I got with. Well, I think I got the Somerset Isles pack on Xbox. I'm not sure what the Steam version I got.
For those of you new to ESO, we release a new expansion called a chapter every year. Chapters are essentially standalone games in ESO that let you adventure in a new region of Tamriel. But you don't have to wait for the Necrom chapter to jump in. We've got so many amazing experiences you can enjoy right now. If you love games like Skyrim and Oblivion,
I do.
you'll feel right at home amongst the thousands of stories unfolding across every region in ESO. And as
yeah, I'm gonna give this a try.
Knows,
I'm gonna try and get into this off stream. Like I say, if it goes well, maybe I'll think about starting a new character on stream.
When you first encountered a dragon?
Just a little tickle.
Oh,
I just snorted.
Or questioned if you were capable of taking down a frost troll in Skyrim?
Wow, frost trolls look really different in this game.
What about the moment you visited a city in Morrowind that was built inside the shell of a giant crab?
Wow.
For the Oblivion fans out there,
that's Mehrunes Dagon.
Chance at taking on the colossal Daedric Prince, Mehrunes Dagon. Just like any single-player Elder Scrolls game, you can have a blast simply by following the main quest line. Or
I'm definitely gonna give this another try.
Become a craftsman.
Definitely.
Go fishing. Decorate and furnish your home. Customize your character. Play it like an action RPG.
Whoa, that's a Dwemer.
Ready, you can easily engage
automated Dwemer dragon or something.
PvP systems. Run dungeons co-op with your friends for great loot. Or just join a guild to chat with others.
I remember trying this on PS4 when it launched, and I was like, nah. It was not great back then.
Will immediately feel right at home because our community is one of
you
the
go
most,
fishing.
if not the most.
Probably right. You can fish in Skyrim now, even though we've never bothered trying it. They launched that with that anniversary.
Experience ESO to give it a try and create your own stories in our shared world. There's no required subscription and thousands.
Yeah, Salmon, if you try this again, let me know, dude, and we'll play together.
Or with friends. explore nearly every corner of Tamriel with no level restrictions. It's magical being able to travel almost anywhere you please from the moment you enter the
I'm not sure how I feel about them opening up some of the provinces for this game though, because some of them are like super mysterious because you've never been there, and some of them sound like, especially like places like Black Marsh where the Argonians are from. They're supposed to be like so toxic that only the Argonians can live there. You know, I don't know if they've opened that up though in ESO, to be fair.
So everyone can test drive all of our adventures.
Whoa, what's
including
this?
Our take on Skyrim,
For
Morrowind,
free?
Oblivion, and much, much more.
I've got the Somerset and Morrowind ones on Xbox. I don't know what I got on Steam.
Continue to add to Elder Scrolls.
Do you know if there's crossplay between versions? I don't, but I will find out. I'll look it up. Physio. They are talking too much about this since they have another stream after. That's a good point. That is a good point. I didn't even think of that. They've got another stream about this after this one.
Where we'll go deep into all things
Get to try the expansion for free for 20 days, I think is what it said. Okay, cool. Cool. Yeah, on to the next thing. Let's go. Oh, here we go. Redfall. Crowbrew, what's up, dude? Yo, how's it, gamers? Haven't missed any cool announcements. There was a really cool Tango Gameworks game announced. It was kind of like a rhythm. It was kind of like a cel-shaded rhythm combat game. That was pretty cool. I can't remember the name of it though. Let me get you a shout out really quick before anything interesting happens. How you doing, Brew? Thanks for coming along, buddy. Brewski. Hope you're doing well. Happy Big Wednesday. Thanks for coming to hang out, dude. I love you. Is that the bit in the library where you fall down? I use that as a shortcut now. But the first time it scared the shit out of me. I'm kind of interested in this game. For the longest time, when they first announced it, I was like, oh, I don't really care. But the more and more I hear about this game, the more and more interested I become. Thanks for the shout out, bro. No problem, dude. No need to thank. You always get a shout out around here, my friend. You know that. It's the least I can do for you, buddy. Yeah, this looks really cool. I'm not gonna lie. Hopefully this gets a release date as well. Rumor is May, like early May.
To deliver our largest setting ever.
Left 4 Dead but vampires. I think they're trying to avoid that comparison though. One of the developers was like, it's like more like Far Cry, which is kind of weird.
But of a quaint island town. From the once bustling downtown to the haunted
but yeah, I get what you mean. I get what you mean about the Left 4 Dead comparison.
Gorgeously detailed landmarks.
Left 4 Dead but vampires, definitely.
But it's not all danger all the time. There are safe places on the island where you can rest up, chat with survivors, and resupply. Here we're at the fire station, one of your home bases. This is one place you'll receive missions from survivors.
Never have too many vampires. True that, dude. True that.
It's been used for over a century to keep boats away from the coastline. If we turn it back on, it's a warning to anyone trying to come to Redfall right now. Easy, right? Well, the lighthouse keeper's a real asshole. Joined up with those cultists and took the damn lamp with him.
Go on, Bert.
I think it's gonna be like class-based as well, sort of like Borderlands-ish, if that makes sense.
Shrouds blanket the area in darkness.
So you have all the different abilities and moves and powers.
They hurl lethal projectiles and can even shift through the floor to avoid damage.
Oh, this do look cool. I'm gonna give this a try. This will be on good old Game Pass as well. Pardon me, sorry. Oh. What is it? It's blood. Hope it's not Chris's blood. Salmon, I love this stream so far, giving some needed context for a few titles. Yeah, I agree. It's been cool so far. I'm hoping they got a real big surprise for the last, save for last. That tends to be what they do, right? Just for funs as well. Should we grade it at the end when it's done? We'll give it a grade as well, what we think. Just for funs. So far, it's been amazing. Just for that one Tango Works game. That looked sick. Absolutely, we do.
The lighthouse.
Yeah, I think I'm sold on this. We'll give this a try day one, I think. On
Taking down
good old Game
vampires
Pass.
angers the vampire gods, who will summon the Rook to take you down.
Because this would have been out already, right? It got delayed. It's supposed to have been out. If the rumors are true, May the 2nd.
To what you'll find outside of the main story missions. There's so much waiting for you. Redfall is filled with encounters that can pop up anywhere, like this
First time
brewery
chat.
that's fallen under cultist control.
Hi, I want to
save the locals from being offered to the vampires.
Let me get rid of
Like
this
our
person.
past games, you can approach a mission
Oh, thanks,
in many
thanks,
different
Salmon.
ways.
On the ball. Thank you very much for that.
Always be ready to improvise. Remy uses her
Get out of here,
Vaughn
Stinky.
to help distract and
On the ball,
eliminate
dude.
the cultists.
By the time I figure out how to do whatever, you just like, nope, dead. That's why you got a sword, buddy. That's why you got a sword. Quick draw. Quick draw salmon. Take him out back where the security cameras can't see. Fastest mod in the West. Absolutely. Fastest fins in the West. You guys rock. Best mods. Oh shit. What were they? Oh, I see. I thought they were clowns. I thought at first they were like some form of clowns.
Everyone's safe.
Mackie, you the best mods. You the best mods.
Exploring Redfall will take you beyond the
That's what
bounds
you mean.
of
I'm not even a
reality
mod.
as you investigate otherworldly psychic spaces to unravel the vampire.
I'm sold on this. We'll
Take
be
this
trying this
vampire
day one.
nest. These
Not a
deadly
shadow.
layers change each time you step inside. Jacob sends out his raven to tag the enemy's.
Without a shadow.
Dev
Is that a
follows
pun?
up with his teleporter,
I don't know.
instantly closing the gap.
Yeah, this do be cool.
To destroy a nest, you have to take out its heart, and all of the vampires willing to die to protect it.
So, right, so does it like, is it like a world state that saves as you progress, but you can go through in a group if you want to, and do co-op? That's what I'm getting from this. Like, you've got a map, and, you know, you gotta go around destroying these nests and things like that.
Nest before it comes crashing down.
It'll collapse any second.
Maybe that's what they meant by, like, the Far Cry element.
Nests aren't the only psychic spaces. You'll find dangerous pockets all over the island. It's all vampire turf, so tread carefully.
Gotcha.
Oh! Oh, they got I think.
Redfall won't truly be safe until the vampires are wiped from the map. Outside the main story, another one of your missions is to take back Redfall neighborhood by neighborhood. Find safe houses hidden all over the island, and then work your way up to the vampire controlling the neighborhood. To reclaim this neighborhood, you'll have to defeat a powerful vampire called the Siphon.
So, like, there's bosses on the map
Each
as
hero
well.
can take on any situation. Each brings powerful, unique abilities to the fight, and the upgrades you choose change how they play.
Skill
Here,
trees.
Layla's lift
Skill
ability
trees.
Can be upgraded to launch teammates
I like
for
skill
airborne
trees.
attacks. Upgrade Layla's umbrella ability with bullet hail to absorb enemy bullets and release the energy back at them.
This is looking real cool, not gonna lie. It is, right? When I first saw the first announcement, I was just like, oh yeah, whatever. You know, it's just another like Back 4 Blood, Left 4 Dead, but with vampires. But no, it's turning out to more and more I find out about this game, the more and more it intrigues me. In fact, I think the first reveal was just cinematic, right? It was no gameplay, if I remember correctly.
Let's hit on the arsenal. There's a wide range of weaponry.
Look at those
from military
guns.
gear to new vampire slaying inventions, from shotguns to snipers.
Very Borderlands-esque in design.
And of course, there's also vampire stakes. Find these in the world to customize your weapons.
Cool.
When you reclaim significant sections of Redfall, the last step is to face the underboss who controls, or used to control, that neighborhood. Underbosses are powerful elites of the vampire gods, with their own unique abilities, like this one's shield.
Oh, nice. Get fired, vampire.
Yourself against the underboss, you'll receive a key
Love
from
customizing weapons.
A
Physio,
skull
anything has to be better than Back 4
to
Blood for me.
facing the ultimate
Ops wasn't a
threat,
bad game, but
the
a
vampire
downgrade from Left 4 Dead 2, in my opinion. I don't play a whole lot of that game, but I enjoyed what I played. I fell out of Left 4 Dead hard on number 2, though. I enjoyed number 1, but number 2,
And thank
I
you
fell
for
off
all
hard.
the support you've shown Arcane throughout the years.
We sometimes joke that our games can be tough to define. The one thing that's consistent?
We make the kinds of games we love to play.
And that's how Redfall was born. We blended everything we love here at Arcane Austin.
Immersive open worlds, unique and customizable heroes, RPG and FPS gameplay.
I like all that
Of course,
stuff
our
she just
signature
mentioned.
Storytelling and rich world building.
Along with our spin on one of the most classic monsters of all time.
Vampires.
It's been amazing to see how all of us have pulled together to deliver our vision for something new.
Redfall is the biggest, most ambitious game we have ever made.
Our teams dove head first into this new opportunity.
Nice.
And we can't wait for you to
Nice,
experience Redfall for yourself.
Thankfully, you won't have to wait too much longer. Redfall's coming on May 2nd.
What'd I say? What'd I say? To be fair though, it was rumored. It wasn't my guess. It was all about Versus for me, and Back 4 Blood lacked it. Back 4 Blood just it had like a toned down version of Versus, didn't it? It was more like Horde. It was more like a Horde vision, but Horde mode in like an arena. Yeah, the card system wasn't great either. I agree with you there. It's kind of felt a bit shoehorned in, you know. Multiplayer sucked and the cards were lame. It's a shame though, it could have been quite fun. You know. What next? Oh, everything's ticked off. Is it over? That was fast. That was fast. Special enemies were forgettable. Absolutely.
There we go.
Definitely not as iconic as the ones in Left 4 Dead. Definitely not.
Hello. It's so much fun to be working with Mojang Studios on Minecraft Legends.
I think that's done and dusted, right? Unless they got one last stinger. I know that flew by. Did that even, was that even 45? It is as well. We're 44 minutes past 8. Wow, that flew. That did not feel like 45 minutes. I guess Redfall was their closer with the date. Wasn't that many games? No, not really. They were all good quality though. That one, that Shinji Mikami game, that looks like something special. That dude.
Thanks, and see you in Tamriel.
Half expected some kind of surprise something. Yeah, me too. I thought they would have like a, you know, something shocking at the end. That's usually what happens with these types of things. I mean, like, well, it's not over yet. Let's make sure that I'm not hyped for any of these games. I'm hyped for Shinji Mikami game. That's out now, right? And I want to try ESO again. And I'm getting more and more into Redfall the more I find out about it. I'm going to give that a try. I can play all of them. I'll probably end up playing Forza as well. One time. Because I'm not really much of a racing gamer. Crow Brew. That Hi-Fi Rush looked cool, but I missed the full trailer. Go check it out, Brew, because it looked really good. It looked really, really good. Highly recommend. Oh wait, okay, so this is going... I thought I would have had to have changed over to the Bethesda channel for ESO, but it's just going to play straight after then. Out of... I'd give that a 6 out of 9. I'd definitely give that a 6 out of 9. I give it like a B. It was alright. It wasn't like amazing, but it was alright. Full trailer is up on YouTube already, I believe. Yeah, go and check it out, Brew. It looks pretty cool. Looks pretty cool.
Hello there, traveler. Welcome to Quincy's Tavern.
Oh God.
Quincy, and I have the
this is
privilege
cringe.
and honor of providing tonight's meal while we patiently await for the
This is already cringe. Within seconds. I'd say solid B+. I agree. I agree. I give it a 6 out of 9, definitely.
we would do something
We love it.
rustic, yet
Wasn't enough for me for a 45-minute stream. I guess they could have taken out the ESO stuff and saved it for now, right? Because that was a really good point you brought up, Physio. They were like, they're doing like a separate stream. Why put it in there as well?
We do have a few moments before the global reveal officially starts, so how about a snack? I have just the thing. Cabbage biscuits.
If this is too cringe, we won't stick around for this
butter
stream.
and jam. So nice.
Because so far,
Wonderful.
so far, I'm not a fan. They showed all their cards up front. Well, we've got the Starfield dedicated stream as well at a different date, right? What is this? This is turned into Ready Steady Cook now. Hang on, right. Hang on, is this the... Oh, I see. We've got 3 minutes of Ready Steady Cook before they announce anything. Cabbage biscuits do not sound appealing. Oh, Goop might get some ideas though. She's always on about how she's eating Skyrim food. Her and Tooth. There's nothing on Googa Foods. I'll give him that. What even are we watching? What even is this? Cabbage is banging. Cabbage is banging. I agree. What's everyone's favorite vegetable? Because broccoli's pretty top tier, right? As is cauliflower. Chopped bacon. Asparagus! Wow, good choice. Garden peas. I think mine is mushy peas. I'm obsessed with mushy peas. Mushy peas are so good. But they're all good choices. Broccoli, carrot, and asparagus. I'm a big fan of broccoli. And carrots. Carrots though I prefer raw. Just like, you know, like shave them, get all the skin off them, and then like dip them in some hummus or something, or just bite into them. Love me a pickle, same Lizard, same. I agree with you there. Pickles are amazing.
Fresh from the oven.
Pickles are a winner, yeah.
Very hot, but
We can destroy some pickles. I really want pickles
ESO
now.
Global reveal.
I really want pickles.
Go get us some drinks. You
The
don't
best
go
I
away
can
until you're
get,
hot
closest
and
I
content.
can get to that,
Thank you for joining us tonight on
after,
this epic adventure.
is I've got
Enjoy.
my Mecha Mama gave me a jar of pickled eggs, and I've got 2 left in the bottom. That's the best thing I can get to a pickle. Greens with some vinegar. Sweet pickle or dill pickle, gang? Cucumber. Cucumber's good. Sweet pickle or dill pickle? What's the like saltiest version? That one. I love them both personally. Man, I want some pickles. I want some pickles. At least I got pickled eggs. I just like Branston pickle. Branston pickle's banging. Do you guys have that in the States? Do you guys have Branston pickle? Nice cheese. Grate some mature cheddar with some Branston pickle in a sandwich. It's the best. Branston oh, you don't know what Branston... It's like in a jar. It's like chopped pickle. It's like brown. Like a brown sauce. It must be a British thing. Branston is the brand. Baby gherkins. Now we're talking. Oh, look, it's Pete Hines.
2023 global reveal. Whether you're coming from our
Yeah, basically, yeah. Physio's right. It's basically
got
chutney.
an incredible show today.
Branston is super British. Oh, you guys are missing out. If you can, like, try and import some Branston pickle or something, you've got to try it. With some nice, sharp, mature cheddar, grate that into a sandwich and loads of Branston pickle in there. Oh, it's the best. It's the best. Kind of like radish, yeah, I guess so, but it's pickle. It's great.
You'll run into a familiar face.
Hey, it was Pete. I know.
Prince from the
Pete Hines.
Dragonborn DLC. That's just a taste of what's to come. We've got a lot of ground to cover, so let's get started. Once again, it's my great pleasure to introduce the Elder Scrolls Online.
Plowman sandwich. Oh, now we're talking brew. Dang, I'm getting peckish. Luckily, though, I've got some pasta bolognese to eat later. And pickled eggs.
The team's been working so hard on. I can't wait to share it with you all.
All right, it's time to talk Necrom. Are you excited?
I'm thrilled.
What on earth is Necrom?
We're going to be exploring a new story and theme centered around the Dark Elves and Hermaeus Mora. The best way to describe this story is
Dark Elves and Hermaeus Mora. I'm
I
listening.
Any more detail? We've got a
Shadow of a
you
Morrowind.
to the mood and feel of this arc.
I'm just eating. I'm starving. Isn't it funny when that happens? You can just be eating, and then you start talking about food again. It makes you hungry again. Physio Plowman sandwich is top tier sandwich. It is indeed. Bit of spinach in there as well as some cheddar, some Branston. God damn, I'm hungry. I'm salivating here. What is talk of food? Who are these guys? Are they Daedra? I know they're Dark Elves, obviously. But who are the horny? Who are the horny guys? Who are these horny guys? Are they Daedra or what? Look that up, and it sounds pretty delicious. Oh, Branston pickle? Yeah, dude, it's the bomb. It's the bomb. It makes any cheese sandwich just amazing. If you can import some somehow, dude, you gotta try it out. Yeah, I love me some sauteed spinach with a little balsamic vinegar. Oh man, all this food sounds so good. So good. Let's get some apples in the chat, shall we? Let's get some apples in the chat. There we go. Good apples. There we are. Thanks, guys. Good apples. Red apples, good apples. Who are these horny guys? They look like, I don't know what they look like. Probably Daedra, right? Of some shape or form. Some form of Dremora. Ah, yeah, you can buy a jar from Amazon. There you go, buddy. Your taste buds will thank me later. I promise you. Either grate the cheese, right? Or if you're gonna do like a Plowman's, put some like sliced cheddar and maybe like a little bit of spinach, or if not, if you haven't got spinach, maybe lettuce will work. I don't know. You know, some maybe and sliced tomato in there as well. Oof. Now we're talking. I shall eagerly wait his arrival. Yeah, your taste buds are gonna thank us, dude. Your taste buds will be thanking the British. Woofed. Woofed. My sentiments exactly, bro.
Towers really take me back. Yep. And some powerful moments in there, but let's start with breaking down the story in Necrom.
Everything centers around Hermaeus Mora. we've explored small pieces of who this prince is.
We know about this guy. This guy, he's heavily featured in Solstheim. He's he's like the Daedric Prince of like knowledge. His what's the name of his Plane of Oblivion again? We went there all the time to get those black books.
Secret's so important and so dangerous that if discovered, it can unravel all.
Most people who look into him, they end up going insane.
So where do our players fit into the mix?
Players are essentially being.
I'm gonna make a sandwich now. Make me one too, dude. Make enough for everyone.
Over the course of this
Apocrypha, thanks Lizard. Thanks for reminding me. I was having a brain fart. My mind totally blanked. So the new expansion seems to revolve around him,
to dig into some of the
which is pretty cool.
new playable class.
This looks exactly like it does in Skyrim as well, Apocrypha.
So in, and I know a lot of our players are as well. Now we're heading back to
I'm totally trying this. I'm going to totally try and get back into this game, or get into it, I should say.
ESO. So it's going to be familiar, different, a little bit of both.
But I'm going to try it again.
We're going to be exploring the eastern portion of Morrowind.
If it goes well, who knows? I might stream a new character in the future.
Of the Dark Elves. So you're going to see that familiar alien landscape with the giant mushrooms and all the like.
So to me, it's more in Morrowind as well. Morrowind's got one of the coolest settings. It's so funky and alien. You know, everyone living in mushrooms and stuff.
And it looks very different now.
I'm gonna gladly try it too. I never realized how much work they put into the world building in it. Absolutely, dude. They got like most of the provinces of Tamriel available now as well. Thick lore junk.
Elaborate ceremonies.
Yeah, and there's some thick lore for the Elder Scrolls as well. It's set in like the second era, which is like no records of. I think what Bethesda did, they created like a second era and said like the whole history of that era got erased, so just so they can muck about. It's like a sort of get out of jail free card with narrative, if that makes sense. So they can like do whatever they want, and that's where Elder Scrolls Online is based. I think by the time we get to Skyrim, I think that's like the fourth era. I'm not sure though, don't quote me on that.
I know the folks at Sauce like to build
Don't hold
everything
that
from
to me.
scratch. So when it comes to the Prince's Realm, it's not just like a carbon copy.
Don't
of
hold
what
that
we've
statement to my
seen
head.
before, right?
The Apocrypha that you know and love from Skyrim it's definitely there. The dark inky waters, the towering stacks of books, you know, those unique yellow-green skies.
This looks
But
cool.
like always, we love
I wonder if
being able to
Mirak's
explore new
there.
areas, love putting
Would
power
Mirak
and
be
spin
there?
on things.
Because Mirak's the
We
first
wanna
ever
make this
Dragonborn,
our
right?
own and give the
And he gets
players
stuck in
fun things to
Mayor's
explore.
Mora traps him in
Sounds like a
Apocrypha.
great blend of the old
I have
and
to
the
wonder
new
if
when
you
it
can
comes to, like,
reasonably
the
enjoy the
biomes
story
and the places
content
the
without
players are gonna be
paying
exploring in
from the
Necrom.
premium
And in
membership.
fact, let's
I think what they
explore more
do
of
is they
Necrom
just
right now
like
with more details from the team.
every pack that you get, that you pay for, every new one, it just adds a whole new area with like a whole new storyline and stuff. Because I've got the Morrowind one and I've got the Somerset Isles one, so it's like Morrowind obviously is the Dark Elves home, and Somerset Isles is where the High Elves are from.
An area we visited
And then
in the very first Elder Scrolls game.
I'm not sure how they do it though, how much of it they make free. Oh, I'm assuming that the base game would be completely free.
Any game has returned to these lands in almost 30 years.
I don't know how it works.
Really
I'll have to look
excited
into
bring
it.
them back. The giant mushrooms
Lizard,
and
it's very
distinctive fungus-covered
piecemeal.
Helwani towers are back, of course.
Look at all those
Asian
mushrooms
influences
and all
at
that
work in Some of
landscape.
the architecture and general aesthetics also return, as does the
So
alien
cool.
landscape so crucial to representing the lands around Vardenfell.
I imagine for big Morrowind fans, that must be an awesome experience. You know, looking at Morrowind in like well, modern graphics and modern technology must be really cool to see. Have they added Skyrim yet? Or Cyrodiil?
Will reflect this. The sense of odd scale you may feel walking.
I think they've added elsewhere.
In terms of differences, we've crafted a modern view of the city of Necrom, not seen since 1994. Getting to work on something elvish which predates the Tribunal is particularly interesting.
That is interesting.
Necrom is the Dunmer city of the dead, where all prominent Dark Elves gather to pay
Dark
respect
Elves have
to
like a
laid
big
rest
thing
of
with
their honored
respecting their dead.
Vivek, known
They
as
got
the
like a
warrior
big
poet,
thing with
spun
ancestry.
some
Oh, that's
stories about the city's
Vivek.
foundation,
He's one of the living
which
gods.
may or may not be true.
I had accidentally left a subscription on the ESO for like 2 years. Bought some of the expansions with the credits you get each month.
It's naturally a
Oh
cool thing
wow.
to be able to contribute in any significant
That must
way
have
to
stung.
the long
But at
standing
least you
Elder
got like
Scrolls lore.
some expansions out
For
there.
the
Do you
Telvanni
play
Coast,
often,
we
Lizard?
had a lot of fun
Do you
playing
play
with the
ESO?
Necrom's
Yeah,
foundation.
quite often.
Specifically, the lore of Vivek himself.
I'm definitely
having
gonna give it
defeated the
another
great
another
beast,
shot.
Gulgamorgil, whose bones supposedly
Yeah, at least you
laid
got
the
something out of
foundations
it.
for the city.
True that.
Entering Necrom for the first time, you're
True
bound to
that.
notice the towering rib-like rock formations which envelop the city. The Dunmer have even added some runic symbols on the faces of the rocks themselves in recognition of their supposed origins. Is the legend true or simply apocryphal? Come tour the lands and make your own
You
decision.
know that that guy Vivek,
Necrom is
and I
intended to be
was just on
monumental,
screen. He's like
reverent,
half gold
yet fit in
and
with the
half
shapes
like
and forms we're used to
blue.
seeing in Dark Elf architecture.
You know how I keep going on
The
about
distinct
how
arched doorways and decorative elements are
the
there,
good
as well
Daedra
as the detailed mosaics on the
told
opulent interior
the
spaces.
Dunmer how to
We specifically
become
took
gods,
a
but
lot of
told them never to
inspiration
do
from
it.
classic Telvanni
But they did it
buildings and
anyway.
models.
3 of them did. Vivek is one of them.
Finally,
That's how he's a
we
living
have
god.
Apocrypha.
And it
Whenever
pissed
we
off
venture back into
Azura,
territories from
and that's why
previous
she
Elder
turned them
Scrolls
into the
games,
Dunmer there,
we
because they
always
were
try to make
Kaimer
sure that our
before that.
players feel
She
like
turned
they're
their skin
genuinely
ash and
returning
their
to the
eyes
lands they
red as
traveled
punishment, and turned them into something completely
We took
different.
our initial visual cues from the Skyrim Dragonborn DLC.
That's one of the living
Then
gods,
we
though.
expanded on the
Vivek.
ideas presented in the original. We'll be sharing more details on the unexplored areas of Apocrypha later this year. For the meantime, let's talk about the parts that players are a little more familiar with. Some lands in Tamriel
The
appear
Dark Elves
quite
are so
normal to
cool.
our mortal
I love the
eyes,
Dark
and
Elves.
some, like the Telvanni Coast, feel foreign. And then there are the Oblivion Plains, whose
Oh.
lands bend our mortal perceptions into the most alien landscape possible. In crafting the Plane of Apocrypha, it was important to remember that Hermaeus Mora doesn't really adhere to traditional ideas of good or evil as many other Daedric princes do. Likewise,
He's still untrustworthy,
Mora's
though.
realm isn't a representation of good
Careful
or evil
making a
either.
deal with that
The take
fella.
here was to
Could end up going
explore
mad.
The idea of ancient records and how they might be
Or getting
represented
trapped in
physically
Apocrypha
things
like
such as
Mirak
this.
did.
We created fossilized impressions into the rock walls and emerging from the ground.
I wonder how long this goes on
Cataloging
for,
of
because I don't
all
actually
life,
know. There was no
experience,
information
and
I could
knowledge.
find out about.
Realms of Oblivion
The
are extensions of
Xbox
their
one was
master.
just straight up
So
45 minutes.
Apocrypha is a clearing
This one
house for
though, I
knowledge.
don't know how long it's going to go on
It's a
for.
repository. It is intended to feel like a place
When they
where
stop
ancient
talking about the
things
game
and
though,
ancient
and if they
ideas
start cooking again, maybe we'll
perhaps even hidden,
maybe
but never
we'll
lost.
jump out.
There's a ton of story emitting from these locations.
I
From
remember
environment to
playing this at
architecture.
launch, and it was like
Of course,
completely different to
characters
what it
and
is now.
creatures breathe even
It was
more
quite
life
bad at
into our
launch.
world.
I don't know if I'd say like Fallout 76 launch bad, but it wasn't the same game. Not by a long shot.
And the team had a lot of fun bringing this story to life.
I had it up physically
If
on
you're not
PS4 and I
super
traded
familiar
it
with
in.
any of the fantasy names that we've been talking about,
Yeah,
imagine
apparently
a
it's
holy
been like
necropolis in the middle
full on
of an ancient
overhauled. Yeah,
hierarchical
yeah,
society presided
100%.
over by extremely powerful mages. Yeah, there's a lot of fun tensions there for us to play with. Necrom remains neutral territory in regards to the great houses of Morrowind. Keeping the city
That hair.
neutral means all Dark Elves can appease
You a
their
fan goof.
ancestors and ensure their bodies are taken care of, even as the Three Banners War rages on. This is incredibly important since the tradition of bringing the dead to Necrom predates the Tribunal and the creation of Dark Elves as we know them. It's an integral part of the Dark Elves' cultural
Everyone's
identity.
enjoying the hair, huh?
In other words, this is an
It's
ancient
pretty
city
cool.
of the dead, which isn't
It's pretty
controlled
cool.
by any one Dark Elf house, even though it's surrounded by the Telvanni Magisters.
This
Some of the most
same color as
egotistical and
Avatar's hair,
powerful
right,
mages in the
Salmon?
entirety of
That makes
Tamriel.
sense. I
But
guess
the
you'd
peninsula
like that.
isn't the only place you'll get to explore. As a writer and certified library nerd, I'm so excited that this year we get to take you to Apocrypha for the first time since the Dragonborn DLC. You'll be accompanied by Laramil the Wise, a powerful mage who works with Hermaeus Mora, the Prince of Forbidden Knowledge. Notice I said with and not for. Laramil doesn't worship Hermaeus Mora. They have a working relationship that's built on mutual respect.
Interesting.
As much respect as Hermaeus Mora can have for a mortal. See, mortals don't really survive in Apocrypha for a long time. Knowledge is enticing, but you'd be a fool to assume that it's harmless. And the sheer
Well,
amount of
Mirak wasn't
information
mortal,
there
was he? He
tends
was
to melt
Dragonborn,
mortal
so
minds,
that would
mangle
explain
their
why he
bones,
spent so
contort
long
their flesh,
there.
and turn them into terrifying creatures called the
Wow.
Hushed.
Oh
Some
shit!
books are
It's gonna be
lifeless
full of
collections of paper,
what were those
totally
things
safe to
called?
pick up. But
The
others
big
have
ones were
stone
called
shells,
lurkers,
small
right?
Daedra who live between the pages of
What were the other
Apocrypha's
things
first
called?
editions.
The little squid
They may not
people with the
necessarily
squiddy
attack
faces.
you,
They
but if you've ever picked up a
duplicated
shell on
themselves.
the
I
beach
can't
only to
remember.
discover that there was a hermit crab already living in it, then you know just how
Pardon me.
surprising a tome shell can be. Tome shells and hushed aren't the only denizens in Apocrypha. No, Apocrypha's guardians lurk around every corner. Seekers
Those things!
to the vast library, while lurkers
Seekers,
inky
that's
waters
them.
to dissuade any stubborn researchers from discovering Apocrypha's more
Milex? Wrong
It's best to
game.
be sure that you're
Wrong
really alone
franchise.
before you pick up some light reading.
Man,
You'll
this has
even
really
meet a
got me
clan
curious.
lord
Me too,
called
yeah.
Torvasar,
I mean, I've been
who
curious
refuses
for a
to let
long
the
time when it
secrets
comes to
of Apocrypha
ESO.
remain undisturbed. Torvasard's motives are as mysterious and complex as his allegiances.
It's one of those
It's
horny dudes.
really hard to tell if he's friend or foe. This chapter isn't all about exploring crypts and making friends with eldritch horrors. There's a dark threat coming for both Apocrypha and Nirn. Vampire mercenaries known as the Dusksabers prowl the Tilvani Peninsula working for
Cool, they look
magic
like the Ebony Warrior,
Shalvaren
especially the
seeks
one
to climb the
with
ranks of her
the
house by
helmet
any
on.
means necessary,
When have they added
even
super
working
mutants
with
to this?
anyone who will give her the power to achieve her goals. Not everything will be mysterious, though. If you've played ESO before, there are a bunch of familiar faces for you to find throughout this chapter. I won't spoil all of the surprises, but we are bringing
As soon
back
as they
my favorite Morag
as soon as they invent FEV.
Asher. Okay, yes, Nario will make an appearance too. With all this focus
Get
on
leveling
secrecy
that
and
alchemy.
knowledge, it'll be up to you to
Invent
discover
that and
the
make
truth
a
and stop
FEV
enemies
potion,
across
then
Eastern Morrowind and
they'll be
Apocrypha.
super mutants.
Good luck.
Hey everyone, we're excited to let
Super
you all know
mutants
that
in
the Elder Scrolls Online Necrom is
Oh, I
available
don't know.
for
Can
purchase
orcs
right
count?
now. While the chapter
Orcs
will
kind
launch
of
on PC,
like
Mac,
Elder
and
Scrolls
consoles
Super
this
Mutants in a
June,
way.
We've got plenty of reasons for you to pre-purchase
Maybe.
and jump into ESO today.
No offense to any
If
orcs
you're
out
a new
there.
player, someone who hasn't played ESO in a while, or you still need to pick up some of our previous chapters, you'll want to go with the Necrom Collection.
June
Either
release.
version, the standard or the deluxe collection,
Oh, there you go.
instant access to 6 of our previous chapters. And
Yeah,
the
they
extended.
tend to do it that way. So if you buy the latest one, you get previous ones as well. Because I think
Hundreds of hours of content.
I think
all in
they.
one
Oh, I can't remember.
We like to refer
I
to
can't remember. I might have got
games in one
Morrowind in the
since each is
past,
like its
and then
own
upgraded to
standalone
Somerset.
Elder Scrolls adventure.
But I can't remember if I bought Somerset and I got Morrowind with that. I can't remember. It was a while ago. It was a long time ago. I don't know what pack I've got on Steam though. I'll have to double check in my library.
No matter what
How much
version you
content gives
purchase,
me
you'll
anxiety.
receive
It's a
these
lot of
items.
content. This has been running for like. Is that horse made of mushrooms?
Immediately.
For a limited time,
That
if
looks.
you pre-purchase
That horse
Necrom,
looks like it's from
you'll
The Last
also
of Us.
receive this matching pet to go along with the mount that just mentioned.
Oh, it's Is it cookies?
Coming
It
with
might
the
be
deluxe
cookies.
edition
Can't
is
tell.
this new Apocrypha theme.
If I get into it, that's what I'll be doing. I think I'm gonna start that soon. Try and get into it, and if I do end up getting into it, and if I do play it a lot, then I'll buy the expansion in June. Look at that.
Available for pre-order at the Bethesda Gear Store.
That's pretty cool.
Be sure
A
and
Mayor's
secure
Mora
yours, along
statue.
with some awesome ESO merch, because right now, for a limited time,
Physio, anyone seen the Last of Us TV show? Crow was, I remember Crow saying that you have been watching it when I was in your chat the other day. I think Crow Brew's been really enjoying it.
Check it out now.
I haven't checked it out myself because I'm just not that into the Last of Us. Personally, I like the first game. First game is cool. I wish I played the second game, but I didn't. I watched a couple of playthroughs of it, but I wish I played it for myself. It kind of tainted my own. I can't really give a good judgment of the game because I didn't play it, so I kind of regret that.
The Arcanist is a new way to play and experience ESO. It's the
It does look like a Last of Us horse. I couldn't tell if it was mushrooms or cookies. Mushrooms would make sense because it's Morrowind, right?
Some truly fantastic things.
Yeah, Crow's really
Destroying
enjoying it.
enemies with runic magic,
I remember him
summoning
saying.
tentacles from the abyss, healing their allies, and some even
I don't usually
protecting
get
themselves
statues, but
from
that's
the
rad.
worst the Daedric Plains have to offer.
Of course,
Have I got any like special edition statues from games? Not really. I've got like I got a ton of One Piece statues. I got loads of them, like literally loads. I showed one on stream before, but I've got so many more than that.
We started off with 3 skill lines. Herald of the Tome.
I don't know if I've got any gaming limited edition like release statues though. I've got a few limited edition releases for video games, but nothing with a statue.
The challenge we embraced was making these abilities.
We watched the first episode.
Not so systematic.
Physio. I've never really played the game, but Pedro Pascal is my guy. Looks on me. I think you'd be in a good position to watch it anyway, even if you haven't played the game. From what I gather, they're just retelling the story from the first game, right? If I'm not mistaken, I haven't seen it, so I don't know. Krogu. Fair. Yeah, it makes such a good Joel. Plus Mando 3.
It has you
Without
infuse your
super
arm with unstable
soon
magic, transforming it
to
into a
supplant your
spectacular
headroom.
weapon as you thrust forward, damaging and debilitating your foes. I'm also super excited to share that we're doing something very different for the Arcanist, implementing a combo point system. In this system, certain abilities will build points, while others
So it would
will
be
spend.
awesome to do blind.
Giving them an extra
Oh, there you are.
boost
Yeah.
by enhancing
I thought it
the
might
ability.
be.
We're aiming for this to be something
Probably
all
better
players
that
can
way,
easily
right?
get
If you
a
don't know anything about the
Don't you
game.
worry that this class will be too technical to play.
There'll probably
Can't let
be
too much out of
more
the bag yet,
surprises
though,
for you.
so
I'd
let's
imagine.
run
I'm
through
just
the system
guessing.
now.
I'm just guessing.
We're initially coming up with the Arcanist. We had a ton of ideas and inspiration coming from all sorts of
Check
places.
out that guy's beard.
Movies, comics, classic
Unbraid
literature,
that, man. I
and
want
both
to see it.
retro and modern
See how
games.
long it is.
There was even a handful of anime references.
Obviously taking a while to
While
grow.
we had a lot of great ideas, there was one that led us to a
Wow.
major breakthrough in
Yeah,
how we put
unbraid
everything
that,
together.
dude.
The Black Books of Hermaeus Mora.
Let it out in all its
Gave us
in
a
all its
solid feel
glory.
for how the abilities should look and sound. You won't
That's got to
necessarily
have
really
taken
want
like
the
several
Black
years.
Books. Instead, you'll summon your own tome, in which you've inscribed numerous bits of ancient knowledge that you've gleaned from the Prince of Fate. Think of it like your own cookbook you glance at every so often to spice up your spells. This won't be the only taste of the Arcanist you'll get, though. You'll
Oh,
also
they're
get
explaining the new class.
maybe a
I should have been paying
friend
attention.
who will wield the same deep magics that you're
So
learning.
it's not conjuration based.
Some unforeseen enemies that have tomes worth of forbidden arcane power to throw at you.
Oh, I was hoping
This is
we
just
can
the
make
first page of the story of this new class.
some Ghost
Had a ton
Friend
of fun making it,
some
and
Ghost
we've got
Friend
plenty
build
more to
going
show
on.
you as time goes on. I can't wait for you all to experience adventuring Tamriel and the realms beyond, alongside or as an Arcanist.
Okay, Rich.
Oh, did you see that the ring is now like tentacles like Hermaeus Mora and Apocrypha? I only just
Yes, in
picked
fact,
up on that.
We've got 2 new companions coming to ESO with this Necrom chapter. And for those that don't know who or what companions are,
It looks like
they're your permanent adventuring
a Redguard and a
someone that's at
Argonian.
your beck and call whenever you want to help you explore Tamriel. And the feedback from players since the inception back in 2021 has been overwhelmingly positive, and we've been looking to expand and evolve it in new ways.
So tell us about the 2 new companions we're going to see.
Who
First
Argonian companion?
is called Sharp as Night, and he is
Hell yeah! Hope you get on it with
who is a
it.
bit of a
I recommend the
mercenary
game too.
and an enigma. He originated from Blackmarsh.
The first game's really good. The first Last of Us. I'm not even ashamed to say this in the slightest, but I cried in that game. That game made me cry. Like in the first bit as well. I was bawling. It was horrible.
Have to prove yourself to him.
And I'm not even ashamed of that. I'll freely admit it. I'll hold my hands up. That game made me cry in the first like 15, 20 minutes. Last of Us fucked me up too bad. Yeah, it's probably the same bit that we're thinking of, right, Brew? No spoilers, but it was like the game opening and I was like crying. It was ridiculous. Yeah, big tears every time I've only played through it the whole way one time back on PS3, but I've gone back to it and revisited it and played up to a certain point and thought, wow, what a good game. I haven't rebought it though. I think I'm pretty sure they gave away the first remaster. It's ridiculous though, don't you think? I mean, how many times do you need to remaster one game? Anyway, we're going off topic, but I think I got the PS4 remaster for free with PS Plus. I'll have to check my library.
We really have, and players won't have to wait.
I cry all the way
to
through.
begin their Shadow
It's
over Morning
it's pretty harrowing
Players will
game,
be able to
dude.
begin their adventures this March.
It's pretty
with First
heartbreaking. I'll give it that.
Awesome.
I really enjoyed number
Definitely
one
be
though. It was a
checking that out.
fantastic game.
Before
Really
we
good
wrap
game.
things up, let's talk about some changes that you're planning to the ESO calendar.
Absolutely. So, ESO is a living, breathing world that is constantly evolving. As a team, we're always evaluating where we are, what the game needs, and the community sentiment around how well we're doing. And over the years, we have made many changes based on these evaluations. But one of the fundamental pillars that hasn't changed has always been to create as much story content as we possibly can to try to keep up with
At
our
this
players'
point, right,
insatiable
jumping into
desire for
ESO
new
at this
stories
point,
and
there's going to be so much content, right?
constant drive is one of the
Even
reasons
if you
why
don't
ESO
have
has
the
become one of the
latest
best games on the
expansion,
market today.
even if you guys have
There's so
one
much
of
to
them or
do,
two
so
of them,
many
there's going to be
stories
so
and
much to
locations
do.
to experience, tons of systems,
That's a good thing,
various activities
obviously,
to
but
participate in solo or with friends.
yeah, I'm
So
definitely jumping
what's
back
changed?
into this.
We want to continue on creating these new adventures while also addressing quality of life
What
feedback
character should I
and,
make? That's
and
the
bugs
thing.
that have emerged over
Agreed.
time.
I think I would,
In other words,
at this
we
point
wanna
as well though, I
focus
might have to
on
look up
polish
like
and
builds
iterate
and
more
stuff.
on cool ideas, be it stories or systems. with the overall goal of making each release as solid as it can be.
Because it doesn't really like play like Skyrim, for example.
On a lot of this stuff for a
A
very
bit more
long
hardcore
time.
than that.
We're still doing a dungeon DLC with 2 new dungeons and a prologue quest to kick off this new arc. The chapter is releasing in June with all the goodies you love and expect. Where things are changing this year are fall and winter.
I don't think this is on Game Pass though. I'll have to double check on PC Game Pass, but it's definitely not on console.
Quality of life additions. Things like pre-made group finder or an all-in-one attunable set crafting station as examples. There won't be any dungeons.
Physio.
in this
Unfortunately, I
update,
don't have a
because for
PlayStation.
update
All I
40,
own is
which
I
comes
can
towards the end
Physio.
of
I can lend you my
the team is working on
I can lend you one of my
something really
PlayStations.
epic,
Actually, I can't lend you my PS5 or my PS3, but I could lend you a PS4.
Okay, fine. How does an endless dungeon with a buddy sound?
Oh, sounds good.
We'll have a lot more info on this later in this year.
It sounded like they were going to say
Insanely
something
excited.
about Game Pass. Maybe they put in some of the older expansions on Game Pass. I think it might be PC only though. I'm pretty sure there's no ESO on console.
But before I go, I wanted to personally thank the entire team for
Yeah, I
all
think
of their
because my PlayStation 4
It's truly
sits in
an
my
honor
living
to be able
room.
to
I don't think
represent
anyone
you
uses it anymore.
Also, on behalf of the entire
So
Exhaust
I don't think it's
team
getting
around the
used.
globe,
So I'll lend it to you.
I'd like to thank you all for your continued support.
I'm pretty sure, now that I think about it, I know I said I might have it in my library. I'm sure there's a physical copy of the PS4 version knocking about here somewhere. I'll double check and I'll let you know.
So it's obviously no secret that there's always something to do in ESO. In addition to all this content, we offer a wide
Brew,
variety of
what would
in-game
you
events catering
recommend?
to
Would you
all
recommend the
different
game
playstyles,
first
from
or the
PvP
TV show
to
first?
Overland, seasonal festivities, and more. In
I may
addition
take
to
you
our
up on
quarterly
that
content
in the
updates,
summer. So
this
much you
year
knew
we'll
what
be
to do right
having
now.
11
Alright, cool,
in-game
cool.
events, plus the themed monthly
You
PvP
probably end up
Battleground
watching the show
weekends.
before then, I
In
guess.
fact, our first in-game event for the year, the
I
seasonal
wouldn't
Dragon
know because, like I said, I haven't
celebration
seen the
starts in
show.
just a couple
That's
days.
why I asked Brew.
And who better to enjoy all these events
Would it be
with
better to
than
play it
friends?
first or watch it first?
ESO is
I guess
great
it don't
solo,
matter.
but even better
Oh,
with
here we go.
friends, or
That's
a
a
whole
tough.
guild of friends.
I really think it comes
Whether
down
you're
to if
into
you like games or
PvP,
TV more. Honestly,
12-player
good answer.
trials,
Yeah, good answer.
crafting, questing, or even fishing and house decorating, there's a guild or 5 for everyone and every playstyle. You can find your first or next guild via the in-game guild finder. If you're a current player and have a guild who is looking to welcome new adventurers,
This is like
let's talk about it on Twitter. Tag
well,
us
guilds,
at
right?
Tess Online.
They're not like
Speaking of coming together, we're
in-game
extremely
made
excited
guilds.
to
This
let
is like
everyone know
between
that we'll be
players, I'm
hosting an
guessing.
in-person
Kind of
event
like
this spring to
alliances
celebrate
or
all
something
things
like that.
ESO and the Shadow over Morrowind
The
adventure.
show changes a
We'll
bit,
share
but so
details on
far
our
it's been
website
real
and social
faithful
channels
and also
very soon.
different in
In
ways
the
that make
meantime,
it feel
if you
fresh.
want to learn
Nice.
more about
Okay,
the
cool.
first DLC
TV
in
right
the
now
Shadow
because it's
over
easier to
Morrowind
turn off.
adventure, we'll be previewing the DLC and Update 37
But the game,
live
you
on
get
Twitch
way
this
more time
Friday.
with the characters, so,
So
you
be sure and tune
you get more attached, in my opinion.
That was a packed show.
The thing is, though, like with the game as well, a lot of it is to do with like the experience and the impact you get from those experiences. I won't say, obviously, I'm not going to spoil anything here because it's a great experience to have for the first time. But it really hits you hard. It really do. That game knows how to like hit you in the feels big time with its narrative. Are we done? We're done. Cool. Let me switch up my scenes. Hold on. Oh, let's make sure this is oh my goodness gracious, what am I doing? Right, there we are. That's better. Muty. What are they saying in the chat for this? Are they popping off? Surprise Pikachu face. I just want dungeon doors to be fixed. Oh god, is there a problem with dungeon doors? Starfield show date. Where's Arc 2? They're popping off in the chat. It's dropping though. It's dropping in numbers. They're all quitting out. So I think our experiments this year. Scoop's got the surprise Pikachu face. Part 1 coming out on Steam, right? Part 1 of The Last of Us. Yeah, no, wait, is it? Have they announced that? No, I'm thinking of Uncharted. Same developer, different game. But I wouldn't be surprised. I would not be surprised at all if they put... Or have they? I have no idea. I'm getting my wires crossed. Oh shit, it is. I just looked it up. Oh, there we are. Yeah, it'll be on Steam. You can play it on your Steam Deck, bro. There you are. Tidy. Yeah. I didn't even think of that. I forget that PlayStation are putting their games on Steam nowadays. Sorry there's no overlay either. We had to use my old setup to stream that. But I don't want to... I could transfer over, but I don't want to do it live in case it makes a horrible noise like it did in my testing. It's 50-50 whether it does it, so I don't want to blow your ears off and all your ear users. I don't want to destroy your ears. Last of Us is handheld. Last of Us hand... Dude, Physio brought his Steam Deck around here one time when he came to visit. And he brought it around to show me. And he booted up Resident Evil 2 Remake. And I was like... I only ran, like... I went clear. I got to the police station. Ran up to the bit where you see the legless guy. And ran back to the main hall. That's all I played. It's insane. It's insane. Like, I was like, dude, this looks better than it does on my PC. Like, honestly, that Steam Deck is serious business. It's a really nice bit of kit. Honestly. It looks... Resident Evil 2 Remake looks amazing on it anyway. Steam Deck was the best buy ever. Wow, that sounds so cool. Yeah, it's pretty impressive. It's pretty impressive. Like, I was thoroughly impressed. Buddy's been raving about his too. Yeah. I mean, like, I would buy one, but I guess all I would get out of it personally is the mobility of it, you know. But if you're not like heavily into the PC scene, I guess, and you don't have the means to set up a rig, and you just want something like just easy to play, but also with a lot of utility as well, because you can do all sorts with the thing. It supports like all different operating systems and emulators even. It even advertises it that way. It's definitely worth looking into. You know, absolutely. And if I had one as well, I'm bad enough carrying my Switch around. I'm always shitting myself that I'm gonna either break it, lose it, or whatever. So I'd be just like a million times worse with a Steam Deck in my bag. I'd be a nervous wreck. Honestly. But I think that was a success this evening, right? That went really well. We didn't even need to use the John Bovey emotes. Unless now I'm gonna get stung uploading this on YouTube. But the case that comes with the Steam Deck is sturdy as AF. Well, fair enough. I guess it gotta be though, right? That's an expensive bit of kit. It's gotta be sturdier than the old switcheroo. I'd still be a nervous wreck though. I mean, that thing could be made of reinforced lead, and I'd still be a nervous wreck carrying it around with me. You know, that's just me though. I'm terrible. I'm terrible for stuff like that. But yeah. So I mean, I guess it's a bit of a short stream this evening. We could put on some video games, I guess, to finish things off. But I think I'm gonna call it. For the time being. Okay. I know it's a bit of a short one today, and I do apologize. But it was kind of like an experiment. Today was to test the waters. I mean, I don't think I'll ever do this with any Nintendo Directs, because the Nintendo Ninjas are too terrifying. I don't want the Nintendo Ninjas bursting in through my window behind me and taking me away where the CCTV doesn't reach, you know. But never say never. Might do a couple more of these when these special events happen. Then definitely for the Starfield one, whenever the date for that gets announced, because that's on brand as well. I'm gonna be playing Starfield as soon as that hits Game Pass. Like I was mentioning earlier, I'm gonna try my best. I don't know a great deal about the game yet, because it's not even out. But if I can, I'm gonna do my best to roleplay as Ace Rimmer when I play through Starfield for the first time. The last Direct Nintendo did, they were happy for reaction vids. Okay. This still scares me though. You never know when you might have a Nintendo Ninja behind you, right? Ready to cut your throat. You know what I'm saying? But never say never, anyway. John Bovi, there we are. There was no Bon Jovi in that, though. I didn't have to mute it once. Unless I didn't notice, and I'll find out when I try to upload the VOD to YouTube. I'll be going up on Friday, I think. I'm not gonna like upload it until tomorrow, but I'll set it for Friday. And I'm gonna try and look into making my first thumbnail for this video as well. If this video doesn't have a thumbnail though, then I've just made a fool of myself, basically, right? Crow, this was fun, man. Reactions are cool to see. Great to catch you too, man. Always a pleasure. Always a pleasure with you as well, Brew. My Welsh brother, Brew. Go check out Brewski as well, everyone. He's a fellow Welsh streamer. I was in his chat. What day was it, Brew? Was it Saturday? It might have been Saturday. You were playing God of War. I tell you what, you crack me up all the time. You're one of these people who's like really, really funny but doesn't realize it. Do you know what I mean? You're just naturally funny. I always have a good time with you, Brew. And he helped me out a lot as well with an issue I've been having. He gave me some advice on streaming from PS3, so thank you for that as well, buddy. Have a goop with the Welsh flags. Yeah, fly those flags, guys. Let's put Wales on the map together, shall we? More people need to know about Wales. Everyone knows about Scotland and Ireland. Do you know what I mean? Let's give some love to Wales. Happy Salmon. This was real fun, getting to react to video game stuff with my friends. It was, right? It was hella fun. I would definitely be doing this in the future. Definitely. But don't worry about One Piece as well, because it's not gone anywhere. I'm just playing it Saturday this week instead of today. So we'll be playing that on Saturday. I mentioned that a while back as well, that One Piece would be a real nice Saturday stream, because it's kind of chill. And I like to have comfy streams on Saturday, you know, because I don't wake up until I've had a cup of coffee on Saturday anyway. So it'll be a nice game to play, a nice chilled game to play on Saturday. We'll try and make it a long one as well, like we usually do for Pokemon. So that'll be on Saturday this week. The big one though this week is gonna be Dead Space. I'm playing Dead Space for my first ever playthrough of Dead Space on Friday. I'm getting the remastered edition. Hopefully it's like technically sound, because if it's not, I want my first experience of that game to be good. Do you know what I mean? Yeah, it might blow your mind as well, because I'm a big Resident Evil fan, but I've never played any Dead Space, so it's gonna be my first run of it on Friday. I've already got it pre-ordered and paid for, so I'll download it in the day, ready to start that at 6 PM UK time on Friday. Let's see what the chat's saying. Oh, thanks so much, man. That's super sweet. I needed that today. No problem, bro. I only speak the truth as well. I wouldn't say it if it wasn't true. I always crack up in your streams because you just make me laugh, dude. Not that I'm laughing at you. I'm laughing because you're a funny guy. You know, just a naturally funny guy, and a really, really good dude as well. Really, really top dude. You know, if you go in Crowbrew's chat at any time, you're in for a good time. Trust me. You're the Mecca stamp of approval. But definitely, 100%. And I wouldn't say that if it wasn't true either, buddy. I wouldn't say that either. Salmon, ooh, yes. Yeah, it's going to be my first ever playthrough on Friday. I'm quite hype about it. And that'll be our Friday game moving forward then. We're going to play a bit of Dead Space on a Friday. And so, yeah, slight mix-up this week, but moving forward then we'll have Skyrim Mondays, One Piece Wednesdays, and Dead Space on Fridays. And then I got to figure out what we're going to play on Switch Saturdays then. But I'll just go through my library and see what I got. At the very least, we can play like Mario Kart or something until we figure that out anyway. I'm thinking about picking up a Fire Emblem, because the new one's out, right? And I've never played a Fire Emblem game. So I'm really giving that some serious looks, you know? I'm like, Fire Emblem, huh? I don't know, let me know what you think about that. Let me know what you think about that. Physio, yo, apparently Dead Space is scary as shit. Yeah, hopefully. I think it's like, correct me if I'm wrong, I don't know what I'm talking about, I never played it. But apparently it's like jump scary, right? As opposed to like, I guess it's like creepy environments and stuff like that as well. But it's going to be like, you know, like classic Resident Evil style, where it's like, when you play the game for the first time and you're too scared to walk around the corner, but then you figure out what the game's about, and then it's just all jump scares from then on. Correct me if I'm wrong, though. I hope it performs well. I bet you'd love Dead Space. I think I might as well. Being a big Resident Evil fan, is that fair to say? Like, if I'm big on Resident Evil, am I going to enjoy this game as well? If you know what I mean by that. I think I will. I think I will. I'm really excited about it anyway. Because it's got a big ass fan base, right? I mean, it would have to have a fan base, otherwise they wouldn't remake it, I guess. Salmon, I hope it performs. Oh, I've read that, sorry. It's a fair assumption. Okay, cool. Right, let's raid out, shall we? Thanks to everyone who came along today for this little experiment of mine. It went super well. Super well. But thanks for coming to hang out with me. I really appreciate it. I always say it. I know I always say it. But it doesn't make it any less true every time I say it. I really appreciate everyone's time. Even if you just pop in, say hello, just for a little bit. I appreciate your time more than anything. More than, you know, any sub or follow. Just being here, it means the most to me. So thank you so much for spending a little bit of your time here with me. Thank you so much. But, oh, Goop. It's a spooky, shootsy game. I like it. Spooky, shootsy. that should be the official genre now. What are we saying? What genre, what type of game is it? Oh, it's spooky, shootsy? That's amazing. Oh, well, this got to be adopted into, yeah, Resident Evil spooky, shootsy from now on. I like it. I like it. Good story as well. Okay, cool. I'm excited. I feel like I'm in for a treat on Friday, but if you like that sort of thing as well, hope to see you there. It's 6 p.m. UK time on Friday. I think that translates to 1 p.m. Eastern, if that helps anyone as well. I definitely know names of types of games. Definitely. Spooky shootsy definitely needs to be a type of game. Redfall will count. Oh, Rich Who's online. Should we raid on Rich Who? It's been a while, and I love Rich. He's a really good dude as well. Let's shout him out, just in case anything goes wrong with a raid. Because it happened, you know. It happened. Let me resize my... There we go, that's much easier to type now. Colleen's online as well, I just noticed. But we'll raid Rich. I haven't raided Rich for a long time. And Rich is a really cool dude. So is Colleen's a lovely girl as well. But right. Rich. Who... There we go. So this is where we're going, in case anyone gets lost in transition. Help if I pressed enter. Or anything goes wrong with the raid. We're gonna go and see. We're gonna go and hang out with Rich Who tonight. He's awesome as well. In for a treat with Rich as well. He's full of beans. He's absolutely full of beans. Good vibes with Rich as well. So you're in for a treat. All right, let's get that set up. I won't pull the trigger yet though. We'll say goodbye properly before we raid out. Guess what he's playing. No prizes for guessing what he's playing. Hopefully that's set up correctly. But yeah, we're going off to see Rich now for a little while. But thank you once again, everyone. It's great to see everyone as well. We had a really good crowd again today. So I'm humbled. It's blown my mind. Thank you so much. And hopefully I'll see you all again on Friday as well. Have a great week until then, though, okay? Hope you have a good time. Look after yourselves, but also look after each other as well, okay? That's very important as well. We all got to have each other's backs nowadays. So let's stick together, yeah? But that's thanks from me once again. Right, let's pull the trigger on this raid. Oh, hang on. Before I do, jump in and see what Rich is up to. I think he started before me, so... Oh no, he's still deep in his stream. It's fine. It's fine. We're all good. Right, okay, I'm gonna pull the trigger now then. There we are. Okay, everyone. Have a great week until Friday, okay? And we'll meet up again at the finish line. And I know you can make it there as well. Okay, I got faith in you. But LOL. Yeah, he's playing LOL. He's definitely playing LOL. But that's good night from me. And Nosta. Bye-bye.